The closer and closer we are getting to Black Panther Wakanda Forever, the more leaks that we are seeing spring up all over the place. Today we are talking about the confirmation of yet another god joining the MCU pantheon of gods that have already existed or will exist going forward. So let's talk about how this connects to Namor. So what we've seen recently is more merchandise, and I'll put merchandise in quotation marks because for all we know, this could just be the stuff that's given to the cast and crew working on the film. Either way though, we've seen plenty of things that have leaked recently. Again, we recently talked about how Namor looks like he's going to have an Aztec history/origin, and further proof of this has once again hit the internet thanks to people working on the film who uploaded some images of some of the stuff that they wear as they're given as part of the cast and crew. And once again, we see some very familiar iconography from South America, very Aztec inspired. And what's interesting about this is that if we take a close look at it, and again, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of this god because I will botch it, but essentially what he represents in the Aztec religion is discord, jaguars, war, temptation, and he's very integral to the myths. So again, if we just kind of take it at face value and what they're doing here, Marvel Studios is following what Phase 4 seems to be pushing really hard, which is the introduction of all sorts of corners of, well, the universe really, having all sorts of representation, and again, gods seem to be getting a major push, so not really surprising that we are once again going to be seeing this corner of the world enter the MCU with their own beliefs, their own religious history, their own gods and everything. And of course, Marvel has already done a good job of explaining how this can work with Asgardians, with the upcoming reveal of, well, Zeus and that whole pantheon, and then of course we have Wakanda already, and we already had Khonshu and the Egyptian gods, so they definitely seem to be finding a good way to introduce them, and I'm very interested to see how they're going to do this because there's just a lot of fascinating stuff here, especially if they're going to make the Aztec, Namor, Atlanteans be a very aggressive group of people. I think that they're definitely going to spin Namor as more villainous than anything, which is going to be interesting to see what happens with him in the future then, considering he's always kind of had a antagonist role. But I guess we'll just see what they do since they're already making plenty of changes to him as it is.